There we go. Alive once again. We're gonna be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, as you can see, where we have lots of talkie-talkie and some side quests to do. Same thing we do every dang time. Now, we'll get to some main quests soon. What am I doing in here now? My material tickets. I got 6,400 of 9,999. I think I'm getting kind of full. Well, I got fuel, so I'm not worried about that. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Yes. So I believe I have finished all the talkie-talkies in this area here. All the talkie-talkies in this area here. And all I got left is the commercial district. I mean the residential district and the Manan ship. The commercial's up here. Bliggity bling bling. So let's knock out a side quest or two and then do some more talkie-talkie. Incorrectamundo. There we go. Wait a second. Didn't I do a thing? And I didn't turn that thing in yet? Maybe I'm misremembering. Here. I guess not. All right, well. No, we can't do that. Those two. Maybe this thing. We can give it a shot. 6 Grexes. I don't even remember what a Grex is. I feel like I should though. All right, let's see if we can find out what a Grex is. Oh, that's a Grex. What am I supposed to do with these Grexes now? Slay them. At balance rock while it's raining. I guess it's raining now? It's not raining. Let's slay one and see what happens, shall we?
Gravity slap fire. We'll catch him off.
Now this part I like.
Beam barrage. Magnum time one. Start roll. We're balance breaker. Now. Follow. I'm the real way into
Got spree. You cut in and do the rest.
I have no idea where Balance Rock is, and it's for sure not raining.
First down.
So let's find out what happens.
Astral purge. Gravity slash. Starfall blade.
You cut in and do the rest. Magnum X.
Ah, looks like it counts. Well.
Gravity slash.
Let's get in close. Teach him a lesson.
All or nothing.
Magnum X.
Opportunity now.
You might be asking, why didn't I trust the game?
Spiral Starfall. That felt good. Now's your chance.
Well, it's because the quests are
There's no substitute for real
janky.
combat.
Let's go.
Very janky. Their requirements, their recommended level, their locations, the pathing, the numbers. There's so many damn janky things about these damn
Gravity
quests that
Let's get up close and personal.
All right. I feel the enemy.
me seeing the monsters there,
Hold it. Keep shooting.
with the exclamation point on them, was all the confirmation I need that
Astral purge.
Shall we get this
I
done?
at the very least need to attempt
Attack at range and let's clean up. I'm punching a hole in you.
Keep it going.
the thing
Got it.
rather than
Let's
start
pack some more
fiddling with the
pumpkin.
weather for 10 minutes to get rain.
No resting. Step in and lay into him anyway. Build off.
Feel the bird.
Blade flare. Arcing horn. Booster balance breaker. Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
Roll whip. Myopic screen.
First down.
Excuse me.
Starfall Rondo.
Blade
Beat
flare.
barrage. Starfall
Arcing.
blade.
Bam. Keep shooting. Eagle eye.
That goes like this.
All right, 2 left. Seriously though. Maybe I misremember. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I'm mixing up the two. Doesn't mean anything though. Doesn't change anything I said. This game really is ridiculous with its quest placement, and level requirements, and monster locations, the numbers that it wants me to do with things, the drop rates of things, like everything you can imagine when it comes to the quests.
I'm punching a hole in you. Spiral horn. Starfall blade. Arcing horn. Boost attack. Blade flare. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth it.
Last one.
You messed with the wrong secretary.
Build off. It's on now. Close the distance. Gravity slash. Ready? Fire up those melee attacks.
Sidewinder.
I feel the energy. Opportunity notch. Top of him.
I'll take him down.
Heat leg. Start. That felt good.
All right.
Now's your chance to breaker.
Now we gotta start trying to make it rain.
Arcing horn. Starfall blade. First down. Start like Duster.
Somebody fix
Gravity
this.
slash. There's no substitute for real combat.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
Ooh, 8. Only 2 more ranks before I can finally switch off this class. All right. I didn't call for wavy line sun. I called for rain. Let's get in the correct location. I don't think this is it. All right. Get ready for the ambush. I don't think a thunderstorm counts as rain. Oh no, this isn't even a thunderstorm. I thought it was. Gotta get that rain. This is an actual thunderstorm. Let's see if this counts. I don't see anything. That's there. But that's not where the quest marker is. But then again, quest marker isn't necessarily correct quite often. Well, it's still there in the sun, so that's definitely not it. Gotta check my phone, hold on. Gotta get that rain. Got the aurora, which should be a rare effect in rain. All right. Come on, rain. Anytime. Finally. Ah, shit. It's one of those. I can't beat those things, probably. Those are one of the monsters that are not balanced correctly, where they have way too much HP for their level and do way too much damage for their level and shit. Like this guy might as well be as like level 50 or some bullshit. At least the other ones I fought that were unique are like that. So let's find out if this one's the same.
Build off. Focus your mind and put up an order.
Oh yeah, it's the same. We just took a little sliver of its health with that hit.
Low whip. Spiral horse.
Starfall Rondo!
Balance breaker.
Starfall Blade!
First down.
Chomp!
Arcing horn. Blade flare.
Watch for me.
Let's try this bullshit here.
Magnum head. Who's with me? Cool off. Boost attack. Now, follow.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much more.
Low whip. Balance breaker. Got him. Lay down some cover. Low whip. Arcing horn.
Hyper no opposite screen.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Someone was saying the overdrive thing, but like nothing really changed. I use overdrive and it seems like I'm doing the exact same damage. So
Blade flare.
I really understand the overdrive effect.
Magnum head.
Doesn't seem to do anything as far as I can tell.
Where's your aura?
Don't give them time to breathe.
Arcing horn.
Yep, there it goes. The entire party died. So see what I said? He just one shots everybody. Supposedly he's a level 39 monster. And he kills everybody in a single hit except for me.
You don't have to heal me. I like those balls. Healed off.
And oh, I guess Nagy barely survived and he's healing up slightly.
Boost attack.
Magnum edge.
But look how little damage we've done to him.
Blade flare.
Hyper no.
Yes. But yeah, these things just aren't possible to beat at this stage in this.
Shall we get this
You got to be
done?
at least like 20 levels higher than them to beat them or something, I think.
On your feet.
I genuinely don't understand the balancing of this game. It makes no fucking sense. Like other unique monsters of a higher level do less damage, take less, they do less damage, take less effort to kill. I mean, that thing probably had a health in the millions. Whereas I can fight another unique monster of the exact same level and it'll have health like in the tens of thousands. Like how does that make any fucking sense? Like, this game has massive balancing issues. But you notice I used up about 3/4 of my fuel fighting him too, by the way. And I only took away about 10% of his health with 3/4 of my fuel. Beep, 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 beep. But with all this over here. Ah, I see. All the monsters are spawning in all at once. Confused though. Confused by the mini-map. If you look at the mini-map, see that orange thing? Basically right in front of me, right? Where is it? There's nothing here. There's the other one. See that one right there? See how I approach it? I think it's glitched. I think the game's glitched. Why is he not targeting me?
Pretty sure
Alright, well, he targeted me. I wonder why it took so me to like bump into
If I
them.
could just get one more shot in.
Normally they have much better perception than that. Yeah, it says there's something right here. There must be like when it's bright orange like that, by the way, it means that it's basically on the same level as me, which means there must be a cave that's just barely underground. Maybe that right there is the entrance to a building? Yeah, that's probably what that is. One whole battle point, huh? Thanks. I'm tired now. Can't be done. Can't be done. Can't be done, can't be done. Quests. I think this is one that couldn't be done as well, but I'm 10 levels higher than it now, so maybe it can be done now. We're about to find out. I think this is the same type of monster, by the way. Yeah, see, it's the same type of monster, just different horns.
They just picked a losing battle.
Alright. There we go. Let's see if I can beat 110 levels lower than me now. I doubt it. Like I said, I just don't understand the balancing of these monsters, dude. Alright.
Build on. It's on now. Close the distance. Gravity's slack. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
See, look, I'm doing the exact same amount of damage, even though this one's 9 levels lower than the one I just fought.
Balance breaker.
If anything, I think I'm doing less damage.
Myopic screen.
Gravity's got him.
I think I'm doing less damage. So yeah, I'll run out of fuel before I can win this.
Hey, cool. Send some heals this way.
And he'll one-shot my entire party soon.
Stuck. Got it. Attack at range. Clean up.
Now, follow with a real bone crusher.
My forte, but if you insist.
He doesn't even need to one-shot him. He's already killed one.
Carpe diem. Chops.
Late first down.
Gravity's slack.
Hey, I need some heals here. Enhance. Sideline.
Roll whip.
I'm breaking point here. Move on.
If I could just get one more shot.
Late alert.
All right. I feel the energy.
They're tough. Let's buff up and get tougher. Magnum edge.
Roll whip.
Trying to figure out if I could beat him if I had infinite fuel.
I like close calls.
Gravity's slack. Cool off. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Because there is a weather effect that increases your fuel. And so maybe during a fight, I wouldn't have my fuel going down a few times every second. That's why I'm fighting it, even though it's impossible to win right now. Just trying to see if
Build off. I need healing. Gravity's slack.
I suspect I can't. Like, I think he'll just start breaking my limbs soon. Yeah, see, I'm already at half health. There it is. At half health and no opportunity to heal at all. Not one. There we go. The first opportunity to try to heal, and it didn't even work. So yeah, not possible. 9 levels, 10 levels higher, and that's still like an impossible fight. Like what the fuck, dude? Like this game has no balancing. Like none. Let me see if I can come across like a level 30-ish unique monster that isn't one of those, and watch how fast the fucking thing dies. How's it going, DLC Gamer and VIP Jim? All right, here we go. This guy's level 41, right? Let's see the difference. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm not gonna try to win the fight because that other guy is 48, might interfere. I'm just gonna try to hit him with a couple attacks and see the difference. Notice that when I would hit that other guy with an attack, it would just take the tiniest of slivers. So, here we go.
Build off. Gravity's slack.
See that? Like literally like 10 times more damage or something like that. Maybe more than 10 times more damage. With those 2 hits, I think I've gotten him to the same damage I did against the previous guy. This guy's 11 levels higher and he's a unique monster. And look at this.
First down.
I'm not even using all my attacks, by the way. I'm only using my melee so that I don't aggro the guy next to him.
Eagle eye.
And he's already half health.
Start gun. Attack at range and let's clean up.
Boost attack.
Arcing horn.
Gravity's slack.
Bruce screaming.
Yeah, look at that.
What a shock.
He aggroed the level 48 monster.
Me first.
My party aggroed the level 48 monster, so that's the only reason they died real fast like that. But you saw how much damage I did to him the time I did it. Like, it's not even fucking close. That's what I mean by there's just no balancing. Like, that level 48 monster is maybe like 100 times more powerful. I mean, that level 30 monster is like 100 times more powerful than the unique level 30 or 41. That shit doesn't make any fucking sense. Research Probe G2.
They just picked a losing battle. Damn weather. Somebody fix this.
What do you mean? This weather's good. This is the weather I was talking about. See? This is the kind of weather I was thinking about changing it to. if it was possible to beat him, to stay ahead of his damage, I should say. And my only problem was fuel. I was gonna try to fight him during this weather effect.
They just picked a losing battle.
That's weird. Why are you still aggroed on me?
What, more
Stop
of
being
them?
a dick. Yeah, that's what I thought. For some reason, when the fight started, this disappeared off the minimap. That's weird.
They just picked a losing battle.
It's a tiny little hole. What the hell's going on here? Have I been in this cave? No, I have not. Wow, the water is very clear. I wonder if I can dive at some point with this water being as clear as it is. Level 10, that's all you are? You're a very unique looking monster though. I just need to get out of the water. I miss being able to jump out of the water.
Fire, Carnival!
Start with ranged attacks. Follow my lead.
I'm punching a hole in you!
Oh my gosh, you got closer. I can use this a bit. They can't figure out how to get out of the water, so this is a 1v1 fight. Can't fight from inside water.
Wild smash! Trash talk!
Oops, I pressed that way too early. Ooh, I might not be able to win this fight. Unless he starts attacking those guys more.
Hey, send some heals this way.
Sorry, I gotta hit this first.
I owe you one.
Missile ball!
There we go, that was some good damage.
Cover, gunfire.
Yeah, alright, I can win it now because of that. Maybe not. I think he just boosted his damage.
Follow the real bone crusher. Bullet
We'll
storm.
see. Let's topple him.
Wild down. Got it. Now blast them to bits. Wild smash.
Advanced combat grip. You are dead. Oh, look who figured out how to get up here. Good job, guys. You want to go now too? I have friends this time.
Strike first and strike hard.
I'm at 40 assist. Get in close.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Balance breaker!
I'm punching a hole in you.
Attack at range. Keep it going.
Got it. Let's pack some more punch.
Damn! Keep shooting. Arcing horn. Sideways.
Man, they're calling for a lot of
Let's
ranged
pack some more
attacks.
punch. Opportunity notch. Topple them. Gunfight.
I'll take it
Landed
down.
some meaty hits here. They're
Roger
moving.
that. Watch me dish out some punch.
Magnum.
I was
Now
gonna
let's
lay
go
into him
find an
anyway.
opponent worth our time. Ha.
Even I'm impressed.
Gotta be careful not to fall off into the water, or else I can't get back out without swimming all the way back over there. Looks like swim a little anyways. Oh, I can jump over there. Thought that was a much sharper angle. Oh, a mining G2. Wow. Thank you so much. A G2 mining. Oof, totally worth doing this entire cave for. Well, that's unreachable without a mech. So that means there must be a way to get over here. But that jump seems too janky for that to be the way. What the fuck? The fuck was that? Like, he didn't do at all what I told him to do. What the hell? He almost did it again. As far as I can tell, there's like a There's no like path to that over there. And I'm down. Yeah, I don't think you can get to that. Which is weird because I don't see how. Like, there must be some kind of secret entrance where you can bring your mech. Because there's no way to get up into those tunnels up there without a mech. Like, no way possible. You'd have to, like, find access to another entrance somewhere. And then jump across from up atop already. Yeah, last time I kind of landed on something. This time I didn't even land on anything. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Which, like I said, is confusing because that would mean there has to be some kind of secret entrance somewhere. Actually, I don't even think my mech... No, my mech could... I think my mech can get through that. Hey, Soren. But I don't know about that up there. I don't know if that hole's big enough for my mech. Or that hole right there. And there's like no fucking way to get up there. Like not even kind of. What the fuck? I can't even see anything, dude. Navigating inside of a cave sucks ass. What the fuck? Stop being bullshit, game. God, I fucking hate the camera inside caves, dude. It's terrible. What is going on? I hate fucking moving the camera when inside caves. What the fuck? Fuck you. What the fuck? It's like you can't really control your character properly when in a cave. Like the camera does weird shit. Your character doesn't move around correctly. Like whoever decided to make this area should be fired. There should be no fucking anything like this. Nothing like this should exist inside of a tight quarters. Because it's like it's really, really obnoxious. The camera is so fucking annoying to turn. Alright, so here's what we save. Because I am not doing all that shit in there again with that fucking slippery ass camera. What's that? Oh, it's just that. Huh? Soren, can you get like a jetpack or something? Doesn't make sense. Whole cave doesn't make sense. Hey, Private Tomcat. Have I been muted the whole time? I was asking Soren if you can get a jetpack or something, because without a jetpack, this cave makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't understand why it exists. Control F. 8 toe. Someone says there's another entrance, which is what I was thinking, because it doesn't seem possible. How's it going, your tubers? So let's see if we can get up on top of this again. We've been up here before. I think the best way to do it would be go out here. I appreciate it, your tuber. We've gotten up on top of that before. Because that's bothering me. Alright, that's not going to be one. Nope. Nope. All right. Eh. Alright. Let's try a different area. Nope, that's not gonna work. That might work though. Let's try that again. No, okay. Excellent. Here we go. I think this is a good spot. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so we'll get up here like this. Because that cave annoys me. And I want that cave out of my thing. Hey man. Hey man. There we go. All right, so where are we versus where I want to be? Pretty much right where I want to be almost. All right, let's save the game. Yeah, I've gotten to more difficult places than this. Boiling. There's some pretty tricky jumps that you can do with the buggy mech that you start off with. Like you can do, but it's like this is like easy stuff with this. Like there's nothing special about what I just did with this. Alright. How close are we? Ah, what? I already passed it? Gosh darn it. I don't see any holes. Alright, let's jump around the place and reload and fall down some areas, and there should be a way to get up in there from over here. First, let's get up all the way up top here. Alright. I don't see anything that looks like an entrance to a cave. Isn't there some sort of camera thing I can do? Screenshot captured. What? You can capture screenshots by hitting L and R apparently in this game. Control guide, here we go. Toggle camera, switch navigation tab. Field controls. Switch. Navigation tab. Auto camera. Shortcuts. Here we go. R up. That's what I did. That's one of the things I did. Why'd it work this time? You son of a bitch. Surely there's a way to zoom. Yeah, I don't see anything that could be considered a entrance to a cave. Huh. All right, let's save here then. Wait, what's that? Is this all the way to the bottom, or is this the cave? I think this is all the way to the bottom, right? Yeah, this is all the way to the bottom. Weird. All right. Next, we're gonna jump on to this and then look around. So right around there should be, see, like that dark spot, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's that dark spot. I don't see an entrance to any damn thing. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no damn, there's nothing up above. There's no up above entrance over here for anything. So let's try the outside. I guess I should check around here since I'm down here already. No, there's nothing over here. There's not a damn thing. All the way down here. Yeah, there's nothing over there. I don't even really remember how I got into the cave in the first place. But let's try the outside. Thanks for the jump. Thanks for the jump. Thanks for the jump. Finally you jumped, but it's the wrong direction. Oh my god, this fucking game's jumps are 0 out of fucking 10, dude. Finally, fuck. Yeah, there's nothing over here either. Maybe right there? That's really far from that. Alright, let's see if we can figure out where the entrance to that cave is and see what's going on. Because I don't remember how the hell I got into what else is it, huh? It's a cave? Check over this way first, because this is where I was doing that, and then I did that, and then I came from here and I started exploring in this direction looking for lootable thingies, and then I saw some lootable thingies to my left, but I was like, huh, but that's inside the mountain, so there must be a cave. And then I was inside of a cave all of a sudden.
You can do this the
Is
hard
this
way.
it? Yeah, here we go. Ah, hold on. It's further south. It's not much further south, though. But it's further south than the Sato water than I thought. But only barely. Yeah, that's awfully suspicious. Alright. So I'm gonna try to land on that thing over there. All right, here we go. We're over here now. There was this ledge over here. I was like, huh, maybe there's something over here. I don't know. Because this looks like a ledge that you're intending to land on. This is looking awfully lot like there's no entrance from up above. Wait, is there a hole in that tree root? Why are you not jumping, dude? For fuck's sake. Is that a hole in the tree? Or just a really dark spot? I think it's just a really dark spot. Yeah, then there's no hole up above here. This is some bullshit. Like maybe there's like a smaller entrance where it's just something like this off the thingy. Where's the okay, we're coming up on it. Oh, maybe it's up here. Who knows? This could be it. Like a smaller, just I'm looking on top of the mountain, but maybe it's not on top of the mountain. Maybe it's just like right here or something. Oh, is this it? Okay, I think I might have found it. Yep, that's it right there. Son of a bitch. Why was that so hard to find? So that's how you were supposed to get up there to that. I did it with some ridiculously bullshit jumps instead that was fucking annoying to deal with because of the camera. But you're supposed to come in through this way and then jump over here and then walk across. And then you get this. But I did some bullshit asshole jumps to get to here. Alright. That's that. Mystery solved, I guess. Let's look around for other things. Actually, I do want to be over here. Me not finding that cave until today means I feel like I didn't explore this area over here that well. So, maybe there'll be some more items I can find.
They just picked a losing battle.
I know there's no secrets behind any damn waterfalls, so I don't know why I even bother checking anymore. It's like these people never made a fucking video game before. Who makes a video game and puts this many waterfalls in it and puts no secrets behind them? What the hell, man? Ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself. Monolith soft. So I think up above me there's a... Yep, right there. Alright, so I see how I gotta get there from jumping across that. You can jump at any point in time, game. There it is. Boost Eva. I guess up above again. Yeah, it looks like it's up above. Alright, up above we go again. You can jump. You're allowed to jump, video game. Thank you. What's that? Ah, it's a bad guy base. See, that's why there's items over here. Because there's a bad guy base. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty useful. That glide is pretty good. Though, like, it's annoying to use because the jump is so terrible. Like, I'll find myself pressing the jump button 30 times in a row before it works. Oh, there it is. I thought it was up high. It's right over here on the ground. All the treasures are belonging to me. Yes. Holy crap. According to this map here, there's like no treasures anywhere in this area anymore. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true though, because I really haven't been using the map for that. Oh boy, yeah, I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Yeah. I hate you secretless waterfalls.
Not what I was hoping to run into.
All right. So let's stick to this side. Anytime, jump, 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 jump. You can jump any fucking time. Just jump, please, for the love of God. Still, no jumps. Finally I jumped. See what I fucking mean? Ridiculous. Yeah, it's already not a problem. The refueling thing. So I see that there's two of them here, right? Huh. I can't get this one. There's that guy over there praising the sun, as he should be. And over here, the narcissist tree. Damn tree, so damn full of itself. You're not special, tree. See, like this one here wasn't on the map. That's what I mean. Like, you can't really trust these things completely. Excuse me. All right, so let's check over here and see what we can find. Lots of decent monsters over here, but I'm strong enough to fight them now, so. You're too loud. Quiet down. Yeah. Gotta get up there, probably. There we go. An attribute damage ether for something thingy. All right. What's that little dead spot? Nothing? All right. To the east. Oh god, not this crap. Oh, let me jump first try. Nice. Hello. You can jump. Oh, or not, I guess. Alright, so I guess there's some stuff up there. I don't know. I think I'll just leave it. I'm not worried about getting up there right now. Probably been up there before with these two parts here, but it's fine. When I find wreckage and all I get is experience and money, it feels like I just got cheated. It might as well just been an empty chest. Feel like I'm about to make it to the Nippon village. What? Nippon Braid Bridge. Why was it only here that I got that? There's not a single damn Nippon here. Can't call a thing Nippon if there's no damn Nippon. You would have LARP his metal face. What the hell? After what you did, after what metal face did to Fiona? That's fucked up. There should be some Nippon up here or something, man. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. Maybe they ran out of money when making this game, and they were like, they were going to make a Nippon village up here, and they're like, eh, we ain't got time for that shit anymore. Hey, the hell are you? Stop being a hole.
Do this the hard way.
Yeah, Xenoblade 1 is my favorite. I like him in the order of the story. I don't know about this one yet. I haven't finished it. But I like Xenoblade 1, then 2, then 3. In that direct order. Hey, what's this over here? It's a patrol chopper. Why don't I have it yet? Could be way up there. I don't know. I'm in the area where it could be. I don't see anything though on the mini map. That could just mean it's really, really far below me. Because I think the further you are away, the duller it gets. But there is that bundle of stuff way, way up there too. So it could just be way, way, way up there. Yeah, see, nothing appeared as I dropped down. Let's go even further down. I like Xenoblade 2 way more than Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 2's combat was more simplistic. You can't do any like animation canceling or anything like that. A lot of people don't understand that though, because they've never experimented with the combat in Xenoblade 2 to find out all the interesting things you can do. Plus, the tutorial for Xenoblade 2 is the worst of all the tutorials, because it actually directly lies to you in some parts of it. Like, it tells you the wrong thing, and it doesn't tell you anywhere near enough information, and it wastes tons of fucking time talking to you about shit that does not matter. Alright, yeah, there's nothing here for me. Yeah, and the different blade combinations and all that different stuff that you can do. Yeah, you can do some pretty gnarly stuff in Xenoblade 2. I really... But more than that, I like the game. Just then. And as far as like which game has the best combat, Xenoblade 2 DLC has the best combat. The DLC for Xenoblade 2 is... They should just like... like, oh, this is how we're going to do our combat in Xenoblade games from now on. We figured it out finally. Yeah, the Xenoblade 2's DLC was the Torna Country combat was I enjoyed that the most of all the mechanics of the games. But Xenoblade 1 had the best story, the best world, the best NPCs, and like everything pretty much. Like the affinity system means nothing in all the other Xenoblade systems. Like this right here, this affinity chart, it means nothing. It means nothing in this game. It means nothing in Xenoblade 2. It means nothing in Xenoblade 3. It's just a waste. It just lets you see your characters. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that character. Let me look at it. Let me see. That's the only purpose it serves. In Xenoblade 1, it was actually meaningful. You got to know all the people in the game, and you could, like, even without quests, you could make significant changes in their life and their connections with people. Oh yeah. As far as like waifus, yeah, Xenoblade 2. Yeah, that's no question. And I mean, you start out with the best one right at the beginning, you know. I mean, so you know, everything's downhill from there. You know, there's nothing better than Pyra. All downhill. Did I beat the unique monster in here? Let's spawn it. I can't remember. I remember like I remember being attacked by it. Isn't there supposed to be a unique monster in here? There it is.
Get in close. Blade got him. Arcing Horde.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Balance breaker.
Stuck on him. Attack at range and let's
This
clean
part
up.
I like. Spiral Horde.
Fior's best girl in Xenoblade 1.
You cut it into forte, but if you insist.
No, I don't think uniques die forever in any of the games, do they?
First down.
In this game, they don't even have tombstones to revive them. They just revive like any other monster, or respawn like any other monster.
Balance breaker.
Busting appendage.
I'm trying to think here. What was I gonna say?
Spiral Horde.
Yeah, but Xenoblade 1 has the best world design. It's not even kind of close. Like, it was so much more magical to explore Xenoblade 1's world than it is to explore any of the other games' worlds. Like Xenoblade 2 being the second most interesting to explore. And then Xenoblade X and 3 are pretty much the same to explore. They don't really seem that spectacular. I would say at least I'd say X is a bit more interesting because at least the world matters. Where in Xenoblade 3, the world doesn't matter. The world could take place in Utah. I mean, the game, Xenoblade 3's game could take place in Utah and it would be the exact same game. Like, the world does not even matter in Xenoblade 1. I mean, in Xenoblade 3. Like, they did the worst job with that. Like, the story, like, it's meaningless. It's completely meaningless. The only thing that matters is that there's two worlds that can be combined. That's the only thing. Like, and that they acknowledge that there's weird terrain specifically caused by the event that erases terrain, and then that's it. Other than that, there's nothing.
Interesting.
There's nothing. In Xenoblade 1, I mean, you could look at it right here. Like, you'll be walking in a field, and then you look up and you see there's a giant fucking thing the size of a mountain, and your character has spent his whole life like living on like a fucking flea, like a flea on the back of a giant. Yeah, with the Xenoblade 1, those two giants fighting. I mean, like this here, this is the horn of one of the giants that fight at the beginning of the game. Because the whole game takes place. And then that's the thing, the whole world is more interesting. The reason Xenoblade 1's world is more interesting is because if you go to, like, first off, there you go. I'm in the chest region of this giant creature. And this is the other giant creature on the other side, and you can cross the sword. The way you get to it is by crossing the sword that's stuck into it And then you can start exploring this giant robot. And the cool parts of this is that it's not just how significant that is to the game. It's more than that. Because it's how the world is laid out and how you constantly see really cool shit, and then you go to that cool shit. Like, see, there's the mech right there that you start on, or the Bionis. You live on in a town on Bionis, and it's just a giant thing. And then over there's Mechanis, another giant thing, and there's all kinds of lore about it. And like that down there, this thing down here, this giant looking thing down here, this mountainous looking tree forest thing, is the cut off arm of this one here. It's like its arm is cut off. Or no, it's this. Yeah. So it's like the cut off arm just laying in the water. And there's like a whole village and a whole map that's just the cut off arm. And then the example of what I mean when you explore these areas, I think the easiest example to do is this one here. So you start out in your colony 6 village, right? And then once you go through the ether mine, and before you get to sorry, you start out in colony 9, and once you go through this cave and you end up on, before you get to the leg proper, you come out on the knee, and then you look, oh, there's a cutscene, and you look up and across the way, and you see the giant sword, and you see Mechanis in the distance, and you know they talk about living on the backs of these creatures. And that's fucking cool. Like, they acknowledge it exists. Like, it's like Xenoblade 2 this is similar, where you're living on the backs of creatures, but they're way smaller. And the other thing about this is, like, I think this right here is one of the better examples I can give, where you constantly are seeing really cool shit, and then once you see that cool thing, you then go to that cool thing. It might take you hours to get there, but eventually you will get there, and you will be at that cool thing. So, like, when you first enter this map, you're like, oh, the sky's weird. It looks like there's water up there. That's kind of weird. Like some kind of weird energy or something, right? And then you get a glimpse of this tree, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, what's that big old giant tree over there? Got lights in it and shit. And you only see that for an instant, and then it's gone, right? And then you come out, and then you get the reveal of the area that you're in, which is, now you get a much better look at the tree, and now you notice that you can see the sky underneath that. So it's like, what is this big thing up above you? And you can see the bordering of it, right? You can see that there's a border to it that goes all the way around, that looks like it's holding a whole bunch of water right up above you. And there's a giant tree in the distance. There's like a Grand Canyon down there with like all these waterfalls and all this crazy shit in the distance. Like, there's so much stuff going on, and you can go to all of that stuff and explore all of it, right? And after you've finished fully exploring this area of the map, which takes a while, it's not something you can do right away. Like, you might be here for an hour or two, and you've not even fully explored it. That's just you going through it to the next area. And what you notice, the tree keeps disappearing because you go through the forest, but every time the tree's getting bigger and bigger, until finally you get to the tree, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm at the tree finally. I'm gonna finally see what's going on with the tree. And you come to the tree, and it's like a village of like alien creature thingies, that the whole center of the tree's hollow, and there's a whole village inside this tree. And unlike the other Xenoblade games, people live their lives. So, like this guy, he's going somewhere probably. Or no, he's just, no, okay, he's an Nippon villager. So if they're called villager or something like that, they're nobodies, right? But it's 10 p.m., right? No, it's 8 p.m. So some people are going to be about, let's see. Is this a person? No. Oh, here we go. Another time snacks, all right. So let's switch. Oh yeah, I forgot I should just use my mini map. All right, so here's what we'll do. I'm gonna try to switch it to a time where we can see some transitioning happening. Actually, it might happen right around here. Oh, here we go. You saw that? This person's going somewhere. It's Kofuku. So Kofuku, I think, is a night shift person. So he came out of his little house over here, and he's going to his job. Or he's gonna go do something. I don't know. They all have like lives that they live. They walk out. They do things. Like they meet people. They live their lives, sort of, compared to, you know, it's not like super advanced where they live their lives or anything, but compared to like every other Xenoblade game it is, because like people actually go places and do things. And depending on what they're doing, they'll have different dialogue for you. Sometimes, not all of them. And talking to people at different times and choosing different dialogue options and whatnot can affect their lives greatly. Like you can change a lot of things in the world about how the NPCs interact with each other. Anna. Then the Xenoblade 1 has like the best side quest in any of the Xenoblade games, which is the Bana side quest. It's better to trick than to be tricked. Plus, Xenoblade 1 has the best Nippon. Ricky, the hero pawn, the best of the best. It's not even close. He even adopts Shulk. Oh my gosh. Tore my heart, man. Shulk's got a daddy. Ricky's his daddy now. The best heart-to-hearts for sure. Xenoblade 1 had the best heart-to-hearts. I mean, like I said, there was literally a heart-to-heart where Ricky adopts Shulk and is like, "Don't worry, it doesn't matter that you're an orphan. Yeah, yeah, I'll take you." Like Ricky's already got like 5 or 6 kids. He's like, "I got another one now. I don't give a damn." So then you get to the top of this village and you notice there's like that thing that you saw in the sky before, right? But oh yeah, there's different people who come in here to this tree and pray and things at different times of the day. And they like walk away from the tree and walk to the tree and all that stuff. It depends on the time of day. They don't just teleport out. Like here's Miko. Look, Miko and Pelupu, they're going to where they want to hang out at this time of day. They're not patrolling, they're going somewhere. Like they're gonna go somewhere and hang out. Or maybe they're going to bed, I don't know. But notice there's the water up above, right? Neener, neener. Yeah, it's not just that they walk around too. Like it's that the conversations you have with them change their lives significantly. Like you learn a lot more about them than you do in the other Xenoblade games. In the other Xenoblade games, it feels like an afterthought. Like I said, the affinity chart feels like an afterthought. In Xenoblade 1, the affinity chart was, I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Like it's different than any the way you interact with the NPCs in Xenoblade 1 is different than any other RPG I've ever played. So then once you finish up this frontier area, you can get up here, and then that's the next part of it. Where, like I said, you remember you could explore that Grand Canyon and those giant waterfalls and all that stuff, and then remember how there was the tree, and you could see the water in the sky and whatnot. Well, you eventually get to there, and now you get to a point in the game where this is the water that was in the sky in that other part. This giant map here with all these floating islands and that floating city up there. And when I say giant map, I mean like giant map too, by the way. Like that right there, that fuzzy thing over there in the distance, that's the head of the Bionis, the monster you're on top of. And if you look right over there to the left, right above Shulk's head, that's one of the shoulder pauldrons of Mechanis, the monster all the way across the ocean. And this is not a fucking tiny map. Like, I could swim all the way over there, and from there I could swim all the way over here. Basically, the length of time it would take for me to go from that over there to over there is about 150 fucking Pokemon ZA's maps. like it takes forever to fucking this map is ridiculously big with all these little floating islands. I was wondering why they didn't give me a boat for this section. I was like, I need a boat or something. It's the whole reason why this map is my least explored map. See all these dead areas that I didn't, like all this space here? I never went to any of these spaces. None of this. Just all this is just dead space. I was like, I ain't got time for that. It's too big. It's too big. You don't understand. It's too big. But then if I go to like another area, look at this. Notice there's no dark areas like that. There's like, here we go. Here's a little spot right here. I didn't travel right here, and I didn't travel right here. Where this map, even though it looks like it's small, like this map is actually quite big too. Like you see that? Here's another example of something weird, right? So you see that glowy tower off in the distance that's really, really far away? You go there. You don't just see it and it's like, oh, that's a cool thing to look at in the distance, and then nothing of it. No, you actually go there. Like that tower is really far away. No, that's where the cutscene with Shulk took place when he was a child. You know, no spoilers, but that's see right there, we can get there from here. But that tower's the when you have that cutscene with Shulk as a child, it took place in that tower. Then there's the other thing I like to talk to people about. One of Like, you see how unique the map looks? And I like the music. Look, the no.
I can't go on.
I like the music in this game too. The fact that you can't jump off and survive makes the exploration more interesting. Let's see. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah. I like this Tim Burton's music here. Was it here? No, I remember. The marsh. This is the other thing I like to show people. Is that everything is so visually interesting in this game. And like even this, where you get to this like swamp, where it's just like a boring swamp with dead trees and toads and owls and not really much going on. You got these big giant crystals up above, right? And you got this stinky poop cloud looking thing here and there. I guess I should tell you that. Every Xenoblade game is like that. It's so annoying. Ugh. Fucking Xenoblade games, dude. I hate walking in any Xenoblade games. I think unless you're controlling that whatever the hell mech I'm using right now in Xenoblade 3 and Xenoblade X, I think travel in Xenoblade X is the best because you get to fly in a mech. But then again, that also makes the world less interesting to explore because it's so easy to explore Xenoblade X's world in comparison to the others. So as you can see, like the map is pretty basic. It's just like foggy most of the time and just some bunch of crystals and stuff and some weird towers off in the distance here and there that you get to go to. But look what happens as the sun goes down. All right. Xenoblade 2's exploration was pretty cool too, because you're going from the back of one giant creature to another, but they're like whales basically. And then spoiler free, you know, when you go underneath, you know what I'm talking about, when you go underneath and then you find an old place, I was like, oh crap. And then when you go up above, like way up above, that's an oh crap moment too. But yeah, look what happens at nighttime. And then the music gets all magical sounding. Yeah, I really like this game. Like, Xenoblade 1 for me was like the best experience. like the best overall experience. And I think the reason being was the NPCs felt more alive than any of the other Xenoblade games. Like, I learned who they were. I was sad when they died. I felt like maybe I could have saved them, but I didn't sometimes. And it was like, oh my gosh, I let them down. And the affinity chart was always there to remind me, right? And like you would, and it wasn't, you didn't just advance, you didn't just help them in their lives by doing side quests. Side quests would affect their lives, obviously, but you would also help them just by having conversations with them. Like, it was very common to talk to someone and then you learn something because you caught them at a specific time of day, and they're like, oh crap, really? And then you go to some other place and you know that person's going to be there at a specific time of day because of the dialogue you had with that person, and then you talk to them and then you convince them to do a thing, and none of it's part of a quest. It's just a thing that happens. And like I said, Ricky, oh my gosh, he's a big part of it too. Ricky is definitely the best of all the Nippons. It's not even close. They've never had another Nippon as good as Ricky. Tatsu, I think, is the worst. And then I think Xenoblade 3 probably has the second worst Nippons because they feel like they don't even need to be in the game. And they don't, it doesn't really make sense that they're in the game and that they don't talk about anything. Like, you'd think they'd be more invested in trying to help set those people free, but they don't seem to really care. They're just kind of there. And you would think that they'd be such a big security threat because of their knowledge, that the leaders of those armies would have killed all of the Xenoblade, I mean all of the Nippon. They would just wipe them out, but they didn't. For some reason they're just there. Like, I don't understand the Nippon in Xenoblade 3. Not to say that they're lame or anything, I like them, I just don't know why they're there. It doesn't make sense to me. And in Xenoblade 2, the Nippon are cool and they're interesting. It's just they're not as cool as Xenoblade 1, where they have their own big ass village and you learn a lot. Like, Xenoblade 1's Nippon culture is just much more interesting. It's much more interesting than all the other Xenoblade ones. So in Xenoblade 2, you had so many more different species with their own cultures that it made up for it, if you ask me. Definitely, I enjoyed Xenoblade 2 a lot. Xenoblade 3 was the most boring, though. It had the most boring setting. The base story was fine. You know, it was war and survivor's guilt and stuff like that. But like the whole and the side quests were even worse than that. The side quests for the characters that you can unlock, all the side characters, those were decent for the most part. But like there's literally a side quest where it starts out by you listening to someone talk about chores, and then you sit down at a table, and that's the worst. That mechanic I hate in Xenoblade 3, where you have to sit at a table and talk about what you heard. So then you sit at a table and you talk about the fact that you heard someone talking about chores. Then after that you then go up to the person who you heard talking about chores, and then you talk to them about your feelings about what you overheard when with regards to talking about their chores and how you're offering to help them. And then you guys come up with the idea to have everybody in the town do chores and get all this stuff up and done, so that a bunch of stuff gets done and everyone's happy. And so the people in charge come up with this idea to give everyone stars, little sticker stars for people who finish their chores and go around and help people. And then you proceed to spend a half an hour going around and doing boring ass shit like clicking on buttons in order to earn stars. And then after it's all done, everyone sits down and talks about their feelings about the stars that they fucking collected. And I'm like, I fucking hate you, game. I hate you so much. What are you doing to me right now? Why am I collecting fucking stars? I'm not in first grade, you motherfucker! But on top of that, the other problem that the other problem with Xenoblade 1 and is that its story. The story that's good in Xenoblade 1 also limits, unfortunately, the setting and the rest of the things that can be done. So everyone lives except for the people who live, you know, except for the hidden village, basically. You know, so spoiler free for people who didn't play it, I'm not going to talk about that, but except for the hidden village, everyone lives in giant machines made for war. And by giant machines, I mean not that big. It's not giant like it's not giant like Xenoblade 1's version of what giant is. It's more like I think, yeah, it's more like this guy. Like, let me find one of these. It's more like they live in machines maybe twice as big as these things right here. So they'll be like a large, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as big. No, not 5. 5 is too much. But 2, 3, 4 times as big as this thing. And they all live in these machines about that size. And then they go to war and they fight each other. Like, that's the entrance of the intro of the game shows that happening, is that you're in a giant machine, and then you leave, the people are leaving the machine to fight on foot. The machines are shooting at each other. The machines have giant clocks in them, and you have to kill your enemies and steal their energy in order to keep your clock fed, or your machine will die and then you'll die. And so life is war, right? That's all they're doing is killing each other to get the... All they're doing is killing each other in order to stay alive. Because the entire game is basically you going from one
to let us walk away.
Machine group to another and liberating them over and over and over and over again. It means that it's telling the same story almost every single time. Like, it's like, oh, hey, I went to this village, and their gimmick is that they like to be organized. I went to this village. What's their gimmick? Their gimmick is that they're not very organized. Okay. All right, I went to this village. What's this village's gimmick? It's nothing. They're just a village. Okay. All right, I went, and when I say village, what I mean is the war machine. I go to this next war machine, and what's their gimmick? Oh, they don't actually travel around in their war machine. Instead, they're a bunch of hippies, and they've avoided fighting somehow, and they're living off the land. And you're like, what? How'd that happen? Like that. But every single time, the same thing happens. You show up, they don't trust you, you make them trust you, you fight the guy who's their overlord, you cut their clock in half, you free their village from being enslaved by having to fight in order to stay alive, because now the flame clock, it doesn't have to be fed anymore, so they won't die anymore. And then you move to the next village and do the same thing. And the side quests are all the same side quests. It's like, well, this village you just liberated, they're low on food, so you're gonna have to teach them how to get more food. Oh, these villages want to contact each other and be friends with each other, so you're gonna have to do that. Oh, this village here, you're also gonna have to help them get food. Oh, this village, actually, they can teach you how to help other people get food. Oh, wow, thank you for that. It's like, well, this one here, it's low on supplies, so you're gonna have to get them some supplies. Oh, as opposed to food, they need supplies. Wow, that's very different. And that's like 90% of the side quest, it feels like. So unfortunately, the setting, they came up with this. You can tell what happened was they did the exact opposite of what the Zelda creators do. I'm not saying you need to make games the way the Zelda creators make, by the way. I'm saying both ways are fine in my opinion. But you can tell from the way the game works that the Xenoblade 3 was a concept and a story before it was a game. They were like, here's the story we want to tell, here's what we want to do, and then they're like, okay, now we have to build a game around that. And unfortunately, because of the story, the gameplay that they were able to make around that was very limited. The story was interesting though, but it was just, I didn't care. Like, I didn't. The side quests. I mean, look how long I spent doing side quests in this game. All right, so we played Xenoblade 1 for 575 hours. We played Xenoblade 3 for 525 hours. So yeah, it's safe to say I did a lot of the side quests. And it was just, yeah. Oh yeah, and then it's like, oh, you get to this village here, and this, what's the gimmick of this village? Oh, they're mechanics. They really like to do mechanical things. Ah, okay. I see. I see. So you got the hippie village. Is it? Yeah, yeah. You got the mechanic village. Yeah. You got the child village. It's like, Are you sure these villages just aren't like archetypes of single people? Like, that's what it felt like. But yeah, while I was playing it, I complained a lot about the game because of all the side quests and whatnot. But you know, after beating it, it's good. It's good. It's a good game. I definitely still prefer Xenoblade 1 and 2 more.
Stretch out before us. So many paths. Which do you choose? That's up to you. Sometimes you might run astray.
I ran astray a lot.
You'll stop. Maybe cry in frustration.
I cried in frustration a lot.
But you know, that's all right. For the roads, they
go
on without end. And yeah, 500 and something hours.
More practice.
Look, Shulk summed it up for me. That's how I felt, all right? That's how I felt. There were definitely some good roads in the game, but damn, there were a lot of boring ass roads.
They just picked a losing battle.
Though, there is one thing that Xenoblade 3 did better than any of the others, and it gave me the best screenshots ever. Let's see. Here we go. Ahoy! Welcome to the next challenge. Men of the Sea. Booty calls. Bring me high quality booty and I'll judge it. Really? Booty? Huh? Exactly. I need the most valuable booty on the island. Booty is booty. If you can't tell good booty when you see it, then we're done here. What I asked you for was booty of the highest value. Whichever way you slice it. There's only one most valuable booty. Not two, and certainly not three. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Wait, did it not have a sound? Oh, I think it is playing. I think it is playing. I just can't hear it for some reason. Property. Why can't I hear it? Filters. No. Options? Advanced. Oh crap, I think I just changed. Can I cancel this? Uh-oh. No, I cannot. I think I just changed the... I think I might have changed my mic level. Hopefully I didn't screw my mic up, guys. Sorry. Like I was scrolling through things and yeah, I probably did change it. That sucks. I probably changed my Elgato too. Hopefully I didn't change everything. I don't know. Maybe go to advanced properties here. No, that's not it. Settings. Where'd my settings go? Audio. Desktop audio 2? What does that mean? Monitoring. Ah, that's why. My monitoring device is incorrect. Now I should be able to hear it. What? I still didn't hear it. Damn it. Ah, it'll be fine. I'll fix it some other time. Alright. This was me when I was collecting all those damn stickers. I was not pleased. I was not pleased with all this sticker collecting, dude. Eno cannot believe what Eno is hearing. Where's her gob? Where's Eno's gob? Blabber of Eno utterly gasted. Gob thoroughly smacked. Eno lacked capability to show deserved amount of proper respect. Look, I liked some of the funny stuff that Eno said, but Eno was objectively the worst robot of all the Xenoblade games. And Poppy Cutie Pie was awesome. Though I wouldn't say she was the best. I can't say the name of the person who I think was the best because that would be a story spoiler for those who haven't played it. But yeah, the one who I think is the best is... yeah. There's reasons why. There's emotional reasons why. Actually, I said two. I forgot that I'm inside of a giant robot. Hold on. Yeah, only like two to three times bigger than this tops. I forgot that I was in a giant robot. Yeah, they're about they're about 2 times bigger than this at most. Actually, not even 3 times bigger. Yeah. And I'm not even counting the head. They're about 2 times bigger than this guy right here. 3 at most, but definitely not 4. 4 is way too big. I forgot I was in a robot. I forgot I was in the giant mech monster thingy, so it was making everything look smaller. Why can't I meet the Flintstones and slide down this guy and go yabba dabba dabba doo? I hate that. These Japanese bastards, they don't even know what... How could they? Like, have they never watched the Flintstones? You can't make a monster like this and not let me yabba dabba doo. All right. Someone needs to send them an episode of the Flintstones so that they know they got to fix it, patch the game in. Let me yabba dabba doo. All right. Though, for those of you who have never played Xenoblade 1, and if you're thinking about playing it, I do need to warn you, there are no vehicles in Xenoblade 1. Don't. Now, there's a vehicle or two in it that you'll see, but you never get to control it, all right? Don't get yourself all hyped up and excited when you're like, oh, I'm gonna unlock a vehicle soon, and I'll be, no. Xenoblade X is the vehicle game. And in Xenoblade 2, you get like a submarine thing, I think, right? And then Xenoblade, but you can't travel the whole, it's not like you're traveling everywhere in the damn thing. And the same with Xenoblade 3, you get like this sort of boat submarine thing. But it's not like you're traveling everywhere in it, right? Like you can only go through the ocean with it. In Xenoblade 1, you do unlock a ship, but the ship really doesn't travel everywhere. It's story related. You're like, all right, guys, let's go to the next story area that this specific ship was designed to go specifically to. And then you go there, and then you can leave in the ship, and then go back in the ship if you want later on. But like, you're not piloting it yourself. It's more like it's just a roundabout way to teleport from those 2 locations. Don't get your hopes up, because I got my hopes up. Because the first Xenoblade game I played was Xenoblade X. I played it till I don't know when I stopped playing. Probably around now, somewhere around now in the game is when I stopped playing. Which I beat chapter 8, so that's probably about as far as I got. And then I stopped playing the game. And then Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition came out, and then I played all of that, and you saw how long I played a ton. And you get to a point in the game where there's like a buggy type thing, and I was like, oh shit, that's gonna make traveling so much easier, this is gonna be great. And then you don't get to get it, and it's like, oh, I guess I get it later, all right, that's fine. And then it's later in the game, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get it now I'm gonna get the buggy, and then you don't get it. It's not yours. It's not yours. It's someone else's. But I keep thinking because I played Xenoblade X and I had a vehicle in that at some point they're gonna give it to me. They don't give it to you. It's theirs, not yours. Like, damn it! I want my buggy. But you gotta walk your happy ass everywhere in that game. Everywhere. You walk everywhere. In some places you swim. But that, I think that's part of the charm of the game though. It really did add to exploring the world. Like, this world is so much less interesting because I was able to explore almost the entire world. The moment I unlocked the robots, it was like, well, there it goes. Basically, the only things I can't explore are the things I can't fly to, and that's it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'll be here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there square. Or be square. You guys take care of yourselves, alright? Oh. But yeah, I think I need to just knock out all the rest of the dialogue in this chapter and focus on doing some of those side quests that are of appropriate level, and then do that next major quest because I want to get some stuff done. But I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. So you guys have a nice one. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye, everybody.